Guys, we're back here on BrokeRock, and sorry, when I initially recorded this, the audio didn't record, so I'm having to do a voiceover. So, I got on here to check to see basically what Walking Stick and DC have managed to accomplish and get finished. I know Walking Stick said that he had laid out an area for me to place the barracks next to that watchtower. So I just kind of got on here to check out the layout, and I went ahead and laid it out, trying to get an idea of where I actually wanted to place it. Not gonna build it today, but I just kind of wanted to lay out the area for it, and I think it works. I left enough room to actually go ahead and make a path between the two of them. All that stone, I'll probably have him change it over to grass. And yeah, I have no clue what I was even talking about, so I don't know that watching the video is even gonna make sense with what I'm rambling on about. But he added those trees to kind of block off that area, which looked good. I was pretty pleased with that. He just laid a flat area, so it's not been completely done on the back side, as you can see. So we'll have to figure out how we want to do that. If we want to backfill it, make it a little bit of a hill. Definitely don't want to leave it like that. It's gonna be a mob haven for sure. So we'll have to figure out how we want to make that look more in tune with the area. So I'm okay with those trees where they are. Those look good. I like the whole idea of having that line and blocking it off. I don't remember what I was talking about here. No clue. I'm pointing at things. I know I was talking about, oh yeah, up there. I was talking about trying to figure out what builds I wanted to put up there. And leveling that little bit off on the top. Not too far, just enough to make it a little bit bigger area to put some builds. I definitely want to have something on that little hill mountain. It's not really a mountain, more like a hill area. Just kind of tied in with the village more. And also because DC added in that tunnel, which I believe he's gotten finished. So at some point in this video, we will go take a look at that. And then as I'm heading back, I think here, I started to head back, and I noticed there was a couple of areas that needed some, well, I'll get to it when we get to that part. Because as I'm heading back here, I don't know what I'm even talking about here. But anyway, as I was going back, I noticed this kind of area. Oh, I know. I was telling Walking Stick that I think we should probably go ahead and put that path that we originally was going to do to the top here. And then I was talking about making this area kind of like a lookout, or I'm kind of putting, not really walling it off, but making a safe area where you could come up here and just kind of look out off into the distance, you know, maybe some seating areas or that kind of thing. So yeah, I think I like the idea of keeping that path. I know it's going to be kind of a long path, but putting that lookout area or that kind of thing up there, I think would look good. There might be some areas we kind of need to build up and kind of close off some others. And I started to head back. I don't know what I was doing. Then I happened to notice that Walking Stick had finished that area over by the keep. So I'm like, yeah, let's go check this out. I'm very pleased with it. I like how he added the multiple water flows like we had talked about. Because the one just didn't look right. The vines look good. And I think I was talking about there that maybe we need to close off that area as well. To keep it to close off any access areas, basically. So whether we make it look like part of the natural terrain or maybe just put in a wall there, either would be good. So I would be okay with either of those aspects. And I was thinking of keeping it in with that style. The only suggestion that I had on that was maybe add in, I see you had a little bit of mossy in there, but add in maybe a little bit more of the mossy brick, some of the cracked. I think it would also look good with some of the other stone variants like andesite and just regular stone. Just kind of texture up that wall a little bit. But other than that, I'm pleased with it. I like the way the design of it. And I like how the whole area looks and kind of closes off that keep from just a view, basically. And he did add a couple access points to get up to the top, which was what I suggested. Basically to give you an area where you could go to fend off the keep if need be. So, and it works. I know the little lookout's a little bit narrow, but I think it'll be okay. It's kind of the last defense area for the keep, but it works given the area that we have. So I'm pleased with it. I really do like it. Like I said, just need to texture it up a little bit more. And I like how he did all of the water flow and the rivers that kind of loop around. I really like it. It looks good. I am very pleased. I think the only thing that maybe could also be done, and I seen he added the wall back there like I had suggested to close off that section. And like I said, just kind of need to texture it up a little bit. And I don't know, I didn't really look to see how wide that was. But if you wanted to make that wide enough to put a walkway on top of that little wall, go for it. And the pond, or the little lake, I don't know if you want to call it a lake or a pond. I like the shape of it. So I was telling Walking Stick to just go ahead and finish, you know, make it deeper or whatever else he had in mind for that. And I was talking about adding in some more kind of foliage, maybe a little pier or dock area, so you know you could just come out and sit, fish, that kind of thing. I think would look good right there. Maybe a few more trees, and they can be just the regular Minecraft trees. They don't have to be custom trees. I'm okay with the, you know, doing the 1x1s or even 2x2 would be okay as well. So yeah, when you will see this video, Walking Stick, just go ahead and finish what you started here. I like what you've got, and I'm pretty pleased with it. And, you know, you add whatever else you think would look good in this area. Like I said, I think some foliage, maybe some trees, even your little sitting areas that you were tucking in places, I think would look good as well. So I like it. You did a good job. And probably better than what I could have come up with. I like it. So yeah, you can go ahead and carry on with whatever else you were thinking in that area. I'm good with it. So here I think we start to head off back to see, I remember DC telling me that I thought he said he'd had gotten that tunnel finished, so we were going to go over there and take a look at that. And see what he did there. And I think the area is probably ready for me to go ahead and start laying out some more houses and finishing off this area. So, and I really like the detail work that DC done on this wall, on this cliff, to kind of break it up so it wasn't so flat. And I like the addition of the leaves. I would have never thought to have done that. So here I'm just kind of rambling and cleaning up these mobs, but they spawn so bad over here. But I think once I get the area laid out and the builds and stuff put in, hopefully won't have as many mobs spawning over here. So I think I was talking about laying out some houses here, probably some of the bigger ones, and I might add maybe some smaller ones, maybe even some of those adding in more peasant houses like in between the larger ones. But I don't know, depend on how the area lays out with the other builds that I had in mind. And I did forget when I was doing this, I did forget to go up the stairway and check that area out. So sorry about that, DC. I had intended to go up there and take a look and completely forgot. I got distracted by the tunnel, I guess. But yeah, you did a good job. I like I said, I would have never thought to have added in the foliage to the side to help texture it up. So I'm pleased with it. I do like it. So I think we can start going ahead and laying out some more of the houses in this area and try to get this area finished up. So, and I like how you did the entrance to the tunnel. I mean, you can see it, but it's not glaringly obvious. And I like how you did the tunnel itself to make it look kind of natural with the supports and the little water coming through. I do. I'm really pleased with it. I do like this. So, and I like that you added the lanterns and everything. It's, yeah, better than I would have done, I believe. So I do like it. I do like it a lot. And it comes right out where I thought it would. And then I'm talking about here that maybe not a whole lot of area or room to put any kind of real builds here. So I think we can just go ahead and kind of landscape that area, you know, put in the bushes, the trees, maybe some broken fence line or that kind of thing. Anything that would look good, you know, flowers, foliage, and just make it, yeah, just kind of decorate it up. And then I was talking about that I pretty much keep coming back to putting over by the marketplace, because that marketplace that I put in was bigger than what I thought it was going to be in this area. So it took up more space than I thought. So my thought was just to, instead of adding any kind of builds or houses, just kind of turn this into the marketplace area. So like over time, little other market stalls kind of pop up outside of the main market area. And then through here, I might be able to put maybe another peasant house or two. I still got this here area here. I haven't quite decided if I want to put what exactly in that bigger area there. We do have the tavern and the stable, and it's supposed to be kind of extension of the center shop area there, where we have all the other shops, like the permanent. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out and get something in there. And like I said, I think we'll have some room to add in maybe a few more of those little peasant houses through that area there. Probably won't be a whole lot, but it'll kind of help fill out that area, I think, with those smaller houses. Not doing anything, you know, terribly huge. And if we need to kind of dig into the hill a little bit in areas, we'll do that just to make it kind of fit in better. But yeah, so back into the center square area there. I haven't quite worked. I do have one build. I kind of thought about putting another more permanent builds in there, but I'm kind of thinking that no, they might. Well, I don't think there's really going to be anything big enough or room wise to put anything in that area. It'll take up too much space, I think. So I thought maybe just popping in some little market stalls around a little bit here and there. I do have another build on the one side that I want to put in. We might throw a stockade in that area just because it's mainly the main central area of the village, and where, you know, the townsfolk are going to mainly hang out and that sort of thing. So we'll add that in. And I think once I get the little market stalls in, then it'll be okay for Walking Stick or DC if they want to come in and add some decorations, bushes and that kind of thing. They're more than welcome to. I might put another little bit of path coming off that main stairway down out towards the fountain. And I think here's about where I'm talking about that, you know, didn't get a whole lot done this episode. This week has just been kind of strange with the holiday. It's kind of thrown my recording schedule all out of whack. So I just kind of wanted to get on here, just kind of let you know that I'm still working things out. I didn't get a chance to really plan a whole lot out yet, but I will try to do that in between this episode and the one that would come out on Tuesday. We might try to go ahead and build the barracks, but what I really would like to concentrate on is getting more builds laid out, because that's going to help me greatly with content moving forward. I kind of got it burned out. I'll admit, I kind of got burned out on the building, because we've done so many builds already, and I just kind of wanted to get a break from that. And that's why these last few videos has kind of just been more of me of rambling and talking about things than actually accomplishing anything. But I think we'll get it worked out. Like I said, I'll get those builds, get some more builds laid out, so moving forward we can get more accomplished and more done. And I'm very pleased with the effort that Walking Stick and DC have done. And they are more than welcome to continue on with what they've been doing. And if they have suggestions for anything, additions, whether it be builds or anything, they are more than welcome to make those suggestions, and we'll see what we can come up with moving forward. So guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, sorry we didn't get much done, but we'll see you in the next one. Bye.